So I think in my role with digital accessibility, it really does link over with being able to access the world, really. A lot of it is going towards digital. And I'd say over the years, I've seen improvements. I think with the improvements in technology itself, from my work as a speech and language therapist, there's a lot of different AAC devices out there. There's more of a variety, so you can see what fits a certain person and what they want to use more. There's different grid sets, so they're able to personalise their AAC devices. I think also with accessibility being built into, say, laptops and phones and things, it's a bit more status quo, which is great. You know, those screen readers, or even being able to voice note someone so you don't have to write it down. You can still have those conversations, those exchanges. With note writing apps, you don't have to do those by typing, you can do those by voice. I think with easy read guidance, especially with my time at college, we've gone through and looked at kind of different ways to embed that across. With easy read guidance and with easy read forms, actually, if you can't access those in an easy way, even if the information's broken down for you, you need to know how you can access it, what you need to do with the information, and also that things are available to you. I think with the accessibility apps that come preloaded on different devices now, it's been really interesting to see how a lot of them are preloaded, but actually, how do you know that they're available to you? So, for example, it might be that there's an easy read form, but actually, can you read the words on there? Is there something that can read it out to you? So, knowing how to set up a form so that screen readers can read it easily. So having those visuals embedded, but also having text that's alongside those screen readers so that people that have a visual impairment can see what they are. I think also having an easy read format so there's not too much information on one page, so you can click through rather than having to go all the way down. Or are the pictures really representative of the question that's being asked? I think with the AAC apps as well, those being able to trial those with different students and seeing what fits for each student, because actually it's the level of the apps might be different for different people. So although you're making an accessible form, actually the guidance may be that a student might still need somebody to read through that with them, but actually can they have much more independence in filling in and clicking through the form? I think as well, actually, it can be a lot less daunting than paper copies of things. They can take a lot more kind of independence in filling those out themselves, sending it off. But then actually, do they get an email back? Is that an easy read as well as the form, so they know what's happening with their information and where they need to go for help as well after they've sent it off? With different AAC apps, there's brilliant ones out there, but it's the opportunity to trial them and to see what fits for each student, because I think there's not really a one-size-fits-all approach. It's trialling out different devices and different vocabulary sets. Will it work alongside, so for people that use clickers or switches, can they access it? And also, if they access it using different technology to open the computer, how can they load it up and things like that? But it's being able to trial them for a long enough period to then say, does that fit the student or is something else needed?